Hey YouTubers, how we doing today? Welcome back to Hellendale Hot Rods. I'm Ward, I'm your host, I'm your only host. So I'm working on the 1938 Ford half-ton. It was in real bad shape, but we're getting in a little better shape now. I'm just gonna do this lower quarter panel here. This is how I put in some patch panels. What I will do is, I can't get at the back really with a clamp. It just wasn't working that well. It was kind of distorting it a little bit. So what I do is I put two little tack welds on there, and then I come in with this little guy. It's about a 1/16. I use a zip cut sometimes, but I find with this 1/16, it's a little easier to weld. I just basically, you can follow one, or you can cut through both. Doesn't really matter. I usually just follow the new patch, and you get a perfect seam all the way. Then I'll do some stitch welds, and then I can cut it off. Cut off the spot welds. I've already put some spot weld holes in there. I painted, I used some rust paint on the inside. That's what I use. And I've marked where they are. So all I have to do is just go back and just clean off the area that needs a little weld on it for our little rosettes. And yeah, anyways, let's go. So at this point, I got it all, when you push it in, it's nice and flush. So I'm going to cut the the little tack welds off, and hopefully it all works out. Fingers crossed. All right, at this point I'm gonna pull it off because we're gonna have a little thin little strip behind there. It's just a little bit easier way for fitment of panels, I find. I guess everybody's got their own little tricks. Tack, tack, tack. There's no real, I guess I could have used sheet metal screws and put it into place, but then I got more holes, right? All right. This is the unwanted pieces. Like I said in my other videos, if you don't have them, get them. You just thin piece, 16th, slide it in the, put it in the slot, and then you put the put that sucker in the back, and holds everything in place. It's kind of like having another set of hands. Can't always use them, but when you can, it's sure handy to have. And sometimes they fight you. There you go. This way you can kind of adjust your gap a little bit and, you know, check your fitment. Down in this area is pretty crucial because of the door and door gaps, because some people notice those. All right, grab another one of these suckers. And they got little fine-tune adjustments to move one panel or the other. I can only get 2 in here because there's some structure on the other side, but sure as heck helps me. And then I get some tacks on there, and this is not laying flat yet. I gotta kind of caress it into place. It's all I'm caressing today. All right. I'm just gonna check one more thing. I want to make sure we're pretty close with that guy. Nope. That's pretty close. Good enough for the girls we date, right, boys? My wife still thinks that's a funny saying. All right. Oh, if I could just move that up. Move one side, the other side moves. Because that makes sense, right? Oh, man. So close. All right. So now I can get a couple of tacks on that baby. welder on. Ground somewhere. Hingerson. Right there, nice and flat in there. I always start where it's perfectly flat. Now in the past, I've used the flange tool, and I found out that over time, sometimes you see a little warping in here. So, I mean, I know it's not going to auction or anything, but I like to get it as nice as I can. You know, it's your hobby, you want to take some pride in your work. Somewhat. Okay. It's kind of weird. This sucker, it's really thick in this area, and it's a lot thinner right here. I don't know. It's just an observation. That's all. All right, let's give it some MIG love. You're doing sheet metal. Don't forget to take that little end off. It's a lot cleaner. Nice. It's exciting. Off camera, I ground down where the spot welds are. I'm not going to put those in just yet. Want to get this sucker laying pretty flat, where it should be. These guys are a lot easier to cut out than the spot welds. The factory spot welds are terrible to take out. Woo. Hot, hot, hot. It's like Jamaica. Hot, hot, hot. Anybody been to Negril, Jamaica, you know what I'm talking about. This Wednesday day, it's hot, hot, hot times at Roots Bamboo. Hey, sorry guys, a little off subject. Got a couple of buddies watching these videos, so they know what I'm talking about. All right, we're rocking and rolling now. So what I have to do is I gotta cut this down a bit. I think I'm gonna, oh man. I'll weld this sucker in. Yes, I'm closing my eyes. All right, perfect. Once again, this is covered by the fender. I guess if you're making this sucker into a rat rod or something, it'd be a different story. But a fenderless rod. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a couple more down here. And then I want to check my door fitment again. I think it's fine. It's just when you think it's fine, it's not. Usually that's how it goes. Murphy's Law. Oh man. That was kind of nice. I used the back of this. I was going to say I used the back of the clamp for my ground, but nope. I'll use something else. Right on. Just take that off. I don't really need to take it off. No, I don't need to take it off. I don't need to keep it on. Don't need to take it off. Talking to myself again. These are the fender holes, so that was nice to help me to keep the panel in place. So yeah, I'm gonna try and fit that a little bit. Got her mostly tacked in. Got the plug welds all done. Whoop. Looking good, in my opinion. Pretty happy with it. Let it cool down a bit. Pretty easy to work this panel for sure. But yeah, anyways, keep on trucking. I still have to put the door on and kind of adjust the bottom. You can see it flexing there, just to get the perfect spot. But and then I don't know if you can see. I'll point with a screwdriver. This area here, I have to kind of build it up a little bit, and then go from there. Anyways, I'm gonna keep on going here. I'll shoot some more video when I'm a little closer. Kind of boring to watch this part. Maybe, I don't know. I guess if you're into it, it's good. Good to watch. I'm big on having a light when I'm doing this. I'm just running a tad hot. No, maybe not. Too much wire. Yeah, that looked real professional. Got these thick ass gloves on. All right, it's getting a little warm. I think what I'll do is I'm gonna put the door on and let her cool down. Coming. Yeah, I can't even grind it right now. It's getting too warm. Gonna check some fitment. Well, not the worst I've ever done. Not bad. The bottom of the door is kind of rat crap. So it's hard to get a good read on it, but not too bad, I think. I'll shut it all the way. Yeah, all right. All right, well, I think I gotta, I can't really see here. Pardon my shaky camera work. I bet my lovely wife would like to retire and hold the camera for me. So, anyways, the bottom is, try and get it a little better here, you guys. It's pretty good, in and out. I'm gonna adjust. Geez, that's hard to get a read on. Like I say, this door is kind of, the door folds in right here, so that's why we have pliers, I suppose. Yeah, I'm gonna take the bottom of the quarter panel in just a hair. I think everything else is pretty darn good. Anyways, well. Do I have to take the door back off? No, I do not have to take the door back off, but she's a tight fit in there. We'll tune in a bit. Well, I thought I'd give you a final shot of this lower quarter panel here. I still have some stuff underneath to button up, but I think what I'll do is I'm going to head over to the other side and I'm gonna put it on the rotisserie after I'm done both sides, and because I got some work underneath to do, but that's her. It's ready for some tiny bit of filler and buff it out. Anyways, thanks for watching my video. If you get a chance, please subscribe. It is free, but I sure appreciate you guys watching. Cheers, everyone.